A Russian drone has hit a block of flights in Kiev, killing 6 people during a mass wave of strikes across the Ukrainian capital. Residents were urged to stay in shelters until the air raid alert was lifted. Officials say there's many damaged apartment buildings in practically every district of Kiev, with falling fragments causing a large number of fires. It's estimated Russia launched 430 drones and 18 missiles in the overnight attacks. Ukraine says it fired long Neptune cruise missiles during its own attacks on Russian territory. And Relief Aid founder Kiwi Mike Seawright's been in the Ukrainian city of Kharkiv and has described escalating attacks, tough living conditions and a sense of anxiety over what's to come next. He says Ukrainians want peace and some sense of normality, but he says peace cannot come at the cost of identity.
For them, a peace deal is not a line in the sand, it's not a line on a map, it's actually a deal that needs to maintain their national identity and their people.
A global problem of antibiotic-resistant infections has reached New Zealand's shores. There are currently 2 small outbreaks with 2 different strains of VRE on one ward at Christchurch Hospital. VRE is considered a superbug because it can be more difficult to treat. Otago University Professor of Public Health Michael Baker says fortunately the bug can be managed with infection prevention controls.
When a patient is found to have this infection, they will have to be treated differently. They may be put in a separate room with additional precautions.
Household dinners could look a bit different this summer, with beef, lamb and fish prices all on the up. Infometrics data for October reveals annual grocery supply cost inflation is at its highest point since mid-last year. While butter prices are easing, high demand is pushing up protein prices. Chief Executive and Principal Economist Brad Olsen says the pressure is likely to remain for a while longer.
In New Zealand, the actual volume of meat killed in New Zealand has actually fallen for both beef and lamb, down nearly 4% each over the last 12 months.
Speaking multiple languages could be a key to slowing down the ageing process. Researchers looked at data from over 86,000 older adults in European countries, assessing the gaps between biological age based on health and lifestyle factors and their actual chronological age. It found people are more likely to age faster if they only speak one language. University of Auckland Psychological Medicine Senior Lecturer Etu Mau isn't surprised by the benefits.
It basically stimulates our brain and makes it more resilient against any damage that happens.
And nearly 50,000 passengers are expected to fly into Queenstown Airport for one of its busiest weekends of the year. The Queenstown Marathon is seeing an influx of domestic and international visitors, with the airport predicting a 15% increase on last year. An extra 46 flights have been added to the schedule to meet demand.